That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Still, I can hardly believe it. A griffin of all things here. Add to that the recent dragon sighting. 'Tis said that the arrival of the Sovereign portends an age of peace, yet only trouble has followed. What does it all mean?
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. Where ought we to go now?
I've got wares of every ilk. Hope to see you again ere long.
Got to get the floors mopped.
I'm dead on my feet.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
Do not test me.
First assess the field, then
I must be
accordingly.
vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
You have no
I
right.
shan't be bested by the likes of you.
I'm not seasoned enough for this.
Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale. Leave off, afore you earn my spite.
What am I to do? Aught about this place makes me nervous.
Excuse me?
One big job could keep me fed for half a year. Ho there! You'll find a note.
If you've a commission for me, I'll fain take it on.
Sooner be home. I always have a warm welcome for a customer. Can't say I've any tidings to share. Well met. Much obliged. Well met.
How might I serve you, Arisen?
My head will grow if water goes awry.
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me. I've not the time for your prattling. Bother someone else.
'Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master. The Arisen has been torched. Quick, douse the flames! Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true. Go again. Let me get that. right? Bones! Walking bones! Well done. These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Arisen, are you all right? Bones! Walking bones! Arisen, are you all right? These are only defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Well done. One might confidently call that a resounding victory. So, this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world.
Pitiable Arisen.
Well met. Hope to see you again.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate. This moment forth, thou art arisen, charge and all.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in turn. After all, 'tis only by your courage that I live today. Had you not leapt between me and that dragon, I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. It was a miracle that you survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermund, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you... Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Much obliged, sir.
If I learn anything of import, you will be the first to know. I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day. An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here. Might I be of assistance? Now here's a surprise.
What was it I had planned for the morrow?
Well, you ought not strain yourself, not in your current state. Those burns could easily have killed you outright. I expect 'twill be some time before you recover.
I'll take any.
Need to replenish my strength.
No easy feat to live on a performance.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way, but what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that, if you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit robberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve. You ought not tarry, but deliver what we have retrieved post-haste.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper-like, I'll bet.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Business could be better, but I'm scraping by. Always a pleasure. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
We have found the material. I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
What am I to do? I'm a tad busy at the moment.
Do be quick. I fear my time is in short supply.
The other day, I espied an elf, of all things. Seems they've a village nearby. They ill favour living alongside the people of other races, dwarves in particular. I understand their reluctance. They live several times longer than we do. I reckon that sets us apart. Not to mention their tongue is a mystery to us. If you can't share a jest, sharing a village is out of the question, eh?
I'll go and open the chest.
We've naught to discuss. Seems my feet always lead me here.
Must be pretty kind.
Some time past, I encountered an elf in the forest across the river. He was tall and rather handsome, I must say, but there was a coldness to the way he looked at me, almost pitying-like. I tell you, whether we speak the same tongue or not, they shan't make any friends with that sort of demeanor. There's said to be an elven village someplace deep in the mountains. I can't imagine they'd welcome visitors.
Mayhap I'll go on an adventure of my own.
Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see. I'm in fine fettle today.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for naught. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him since. I'd go and search for him myself, only... it is a dangerous place. Understand? I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt now, would it? So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. You look like you could manage those woods better than I. Please, sir, I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Right. As for where I think he's gone, go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. Ah, this won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye, but my feet know it better than I do. I don't think I could plot it on a map, and it's hard to describe. But my brother and I are the only ones who use that path, to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the dragon's attack. I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. You will, won't you? Right. In we go, then. My life's in your hands, friend.
Let us do everything in our power to render aid to those in need.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Mayhap you should speak with Sir Leonard before we depart.
In relation to that, ought we not add an archer to our ranks? A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Seems naught ever goes right. This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught his breath here before moving on, same as us. Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother.
Goblins, master!
like this place at all.
I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help!
Quickly, Arisen! You must regain your footing!
That's it! I've had enough!
Dare I say it?
I'd thought I was done for.
Ah, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. Let's return to the village, shall we? The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
Aye, you'll hear no complaints from me. Let's be off then.
We must proceed with caution, lest our charge come under attack.
I'm just glad to live another day.
Knew I'd pull through in the end.
That's it!
As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance you ought to let a few things go.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize...
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. Mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. Even when you can't be sure where it leads. We managed to save Norbert, and perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. If I'd only steeled myself sooner. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right.
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Melv shan't lack for medicinal herbs. 2 good deeds in one, you might say.
Mayhap you should speak with Sir Leonard before we depart. Methinks you'll find him in the inn.
Well met. Hope to see you again.
I'll set out on my own. Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it another time.
Oh, what does this say?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Always a pleasure.
I'll wander about, see what's doing.
'Tis my duty to hear the people's concerns.
Might I interest you in my... humble wares? Hope to see you again.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells and aid their allies with magical support. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend incanting it. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Would happen to shake things up.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Do come again. Fine fettle today.
Wonder if there's any...
I'll not take that from you. Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough. About me. Did you need something? Do come again. Heavens, no! Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough. About me. Did you need some? Finn?
In my line of business, patience is key.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. Good morrow, everyone. I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of...
is what tis.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
Shall we seek some answers?
What am I supposed to do?
Lots to do.
Didn't you hear me?
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
Work as late as I used to anymore. It is quiet about.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us see the explosive casks there as quickly as we may.
I dare not showcase a performance.
I end up feeling weary.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparation.
Looking for work? We've got plenty going here.
What I can do for you?
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary in future. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. Villagers use that water on a daily basis. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the saurian's nest, and your task is done.
Now we are to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master.
so well.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me one...
Well done, Master. Those Saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that, I'm grateful.
Our task is complete. We've got goblins! You must cleanse yourself of that oil, post haste. Let me get that. This heavy pack is slowing me down somewhat, but methinks I can manage for the time being.
You've my gratitude for the work you've done for us this day. The rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace now.
Well, you ought to not strain yourself, not in your current state. Those burns could easily have killed you outright. I expect 'twill be some time before you fully recover.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both... rolls myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Let's not be hasty now.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Some time passed. I encountered an elf in the forest across the river.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory. Here we go again.
I know precisely when a curative is...
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. You're not one of them. Regardless, you well not to invite my mistrust in our journey.
Arisen, are you all right? Yon statue makes for a fine landmark. An obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force. If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance? How might I serve you, Arisen? You called? Forgive me, but you do not appear to be in need of aid. An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here. I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
Mind, I have time for a citizen in need.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
Pawns are a mysterious sort. Some know them by another name, Crossers of the Rift. They're said to travel twixt the worlds through those, rift stones, I believe they're called. I'd not mind a journey to another world myself, provided 'twere only temporary.
Call on me if there's aught I can aid you. Sir, how can I be of assistance?
Have you some business with me? Go on, speak.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
Goblins, Master! The prison has been dwelled.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
skeletons! There! Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
What's this? We're trapped.
Fine! Cyclops! To think we didn't come from here of all places.
Pray, be on your guard. I should be glad to assist you, such a torrent is not to be underestimated. Perhaps we could find a way to utilize it. Tis a foe worthy of caution. Naught save our best will do. Arisen, are you all right? Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of help?
I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision.
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars. It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen. You called? Forgive me, but you do not appear to be in need of aid. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Shall we take an ox cart? If our destination lies along its route, we could shorten our journey by making a stopover. I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down. An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. I shall wait.
Goblin!
We've got goblins!
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for... Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then. This looks as good a place as any.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Townspeople depend on me.
A lonely place.
A crowd is ideal for hiding in plain sight. You have my fullest confidence.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Not every little thing needs reporting.
I'm in fine fettle today. You don't need a permit to get into Batal. Just hide in the back of an ox cart, it works.
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monsters have gotten bolder of late and more ferocious.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here. Suppose I'd better run along.
Where's the day calling
I tire of working with these.
Aye, I'm well enough, thank you.
G'day, sir. Hmm? Oh, 'tis you. You're the good sir who aided me in Melve. Thank you again, sir. You don't know how grateful I am to you.
Nodded off for a moment there. Not I. Suppose I could. Sir, how can I be of assistance? I've not trained for this.
I've no need of mine.
I keep my prices as fair as I can afford.
Say, have you been to Harm? 'Tis a quaint little village down by the sea. Well, if you do visit, you might want to give the old man who lives there a wide berth. I hear he sets out to sea on his boat, day after day, only to be returned to shore by the bride again and again. As if that wasn't queer enough, he's apt to talk your ear off about some world he believes lies beyond the sea. I cannot fathom his obsession. I suppose losing his family must have driven him to madness. Fancy a look at my
Always another
wares?
errand to see to.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find only pieces of the finest quality line these shelves. And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths.
Many thanks. I appreciate the business. I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a... Look.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals. I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. Is there aught this pawn might do for you?
Greetings. Well, here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may... Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to and we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Unless you were to procure a weapon yourself, that is. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
Whence might we procure such a thing?
Let's be ready to give
Shame in letting down your hair now and then.
Well met, sir.
May the heavens shield us from misfortune.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. I trust we've all inspected our equipment.